little bit earlier. Okay. So I've shown I don't have the ability to get through 6 races in about a half an hour. So a little bit longer tonight. 45 minutes, I believe. So we are going to do that. Congrats last night to the winners and the folks at Cash Checks, and also just congrats anyone that made the finals, because it's not always the easiest thing to do, and it's nice to have a good horse or two, or in some people's case, many. So we will start right away here. Get my mug out of the way. The first race coming up on the card is at 7:15 Eastern Time. It is the 6 furlong Turf Sprint Championship, worth $400,000. I think last night I said bonus credit, so that's not right. $400,000 isn't right either. 400,000 points, game points, the purse is, or roughly $400 total purse plus any bonuses you may earn. The track condition is yielding and good, so that could affect some of the outcomes. We'll see. Looking at the first group of racers, of course, the very first word I can't pronounce, or I'll say it wrong. Basiluzor. Gonna look at the turf record, 2 of 5, but 5 of 5 in the money. As far as 6 furlong, it did run that last time out. A third, coming off a 5 furlong win a couple starts back, and a second at a mile. So capable horse under Induna. Thunder Street also under Induna. Horse has 1 for 22 lifetime. The one win was on the turf, but he did cash checks in this series, so enough checks to get himself in, and he is 5 and 6 furlong runner. So we'll see. I think you can only see your off-track record if you are the owner, so I don't have that. Third horse is 1,000 Cuts from Chrisman. 1 of 8 on the turf, but 5 of 8 in the money. We do not see that one win here in the 5-race history, but see consistently, you don't see last place finishes, you don't see first, but you see a lot of in between. Double Strike, Poncho Racing Stables, 5 for 12 winners, and a first on the soft, 2 back. So see if that helps or not. Second on the dirt, 4 races back at 6 furlongs, and last time out in a qualifier did get 4th. Looks like he stayed 4th the whole race, so assuming that might have been a wide trip. Mr. Uncle Buck from Totoro Stables. Very nice record here. 7-11 overall, 6 for 10 on the year, and 4 for 6. Turf looks like he wins or says goodbye. 2 starts ago, wired a field from the 1 hole. The last start was 4 furlongs. Maybe not his cup of tea. I don't know. Every other start, though, you can see is a win. And he did have a win on dirt and mud. So I assume that means the yield condition won't bother him tonight. Very capable. Induna's Rybot is 2 of 7 on the turf. 2 wins, some starts, 3 of 7 in the money. And 6 furlongs turf races, a first and a second. in the last two, both in this qualifying. So again, capable horse. Tax Collector, Chrisman, 5 of 12 on the turf, 10 of 12 in the money. And I tell you, folks, got to remember, in the money tonight is in the money. Some nice payouts for second, third, and fourth. You see, you wired a field, turf firm last time. Nice speed and pace rating. I don't see any off-track runs, but this horse is definitely worth considering. Bubonic Plague, Jake Dog Racing from the 8, 3 of 13, 9 of 13 in the money. Yep, the hesitation was me trying to do the math. Let's see what we got here. All turf. Got a 6 furlong second from the Post back at Florida on 8-6. Last time out, looks like he might have had road trouble. A couple others, not so impressive, but definitely impressive on 8-6. See if he runs like that again. That's the field for the first race to go off at 6:15 Central, 7:15 Eastern, which is official race time. If you hear noise in the background, it could be the automated thing when the races kick off, because last night I had trouble. So like the first race we're not showing, you may hear the gate play and all that. I just want to make sure we're rolling good tonight. Go look at the 1 mile dirt championship worth $400 plus bonuses. 1 mile on dirt good. We have a field of 10. Let's go have a look. In the 1 hole, we have Rebound Nelson, 4 of 16 lifetime on the dirt, 9 of 16 lifetime money. However, on the year, this horse is 0 for 16, but he is 8 for 16 in the money. So let's take a look. Rebound Nelson does have a nice dirt mile, 3 starts back, which says to me he definitely isn't out of this one. Was quite a while ago, though, back in July. Horse had some breaks here, but see if the rail helps. Silver Liam from Muck Farms, 7 of 21 on the dirt, 11 of 21 in the money on the dirt, and lifetime 7 for 22 in the winner's call. It's a pretty good winning percentage. Let's take a look. He was in the Oaks G1 race. Did fade in that one, but I have to assume the trip wasn't to its liking. 2 races ago, 7 furlongs, mile qualifier, came in flying late, took the win, so I think the added distance would not hurt. Back on July 28th, also a closing effort, as was July 23rd. Just couldn't get there too far back, or maybe had to go 2 or 3 wide around other horses. So it has the background here, the past performance, to say it could compete well in this one. Frozen Rain from Dash Stables, 2 for 18 on the dirt, but does have 6 second place finishes to make it 11 for 18 on the dirt. However, it is out of the winner's circle this year, but 6 of 11 in the money. Hasn't been fortunate on many of the post positions, and looks like most of the races, it just kind of ran evenly the whole race. Last two closed quite well in this category, so shall see if you can stay close enough to close them down. Domino Foley, Bobby Dazzler, 2 for 7 on the dirt, 4 for 7 in the money. Let's have a look at his history. All in qualifiers, the last 5. And other than the race last time, which looks like he might have got worn out, the 2 prior to that at 7 furlongs was there. I don't see an 8 furlong race, so hopefully he can make that distance, which I'm sure he can. Golden Smarty. God, I love that combination, huh? Smarty Jones and Goldakova. 6 for 16 on the dirt, 1 for 2 on the turf. So only raced as a 3-year-old. There is a lot of folks that believe that does work. Let's have a look here. Mile and 1/8 on soft. You notice back on the 18th, the horse won at quite an easy lead and then held off challengers. That could be telling, even though that was different surface, but and it was soft. But last 3 have not looked so good, but again, you don't know. You see some last 2 had 9 posts. And I don't mean to say you can't win or compete from those, but just sometimes takes a bigger effort than the horse is able to give on that particular night, especially against top fields. So, but we did see last night, I believe one of the races, the 1 got first and maybe the 8 and the 9 got second. So Maxuma, Doc Lutz. Oops. Let's see. A Doc Lutz double here. Back-to-back posts. 3 for 11 on the dirt. 4 for 11 in the money. Splits his time between dirt and turf. And has a very consistent record here in the last 4 or 5 races. Looks like he's just hangs around. He did close well in the 1 race, 7 furlongs. Mouse deciding to go bonkers on me here. What's in here, mouse? Let's just cut that out right now. Visions of Doom. My brother's horse, winner of the 3-year-old Eliminator. So obviously it can win at a mile. 10 of 17 on the dirt. 13 of 17 in the money. 2 starts back, winner at a mile and 1/8. Last start, maybe, well, I was going to say too far, but he came closing at the end. And then maybe some challenging races in there with the 14 post in the Derby and 10 post in the Grade 1 lead up. So, but definitely a chance of winning, a good chance of winning if he gets a trip. Livia has a big rating. Eddie TNT, Taylor and Taryn stable. 7 of 16 on the dirt, 10 of 16 in the money. Let's have a look. Last time took out on turf, almost wired the field, got caught. I have no idea what happened in the Preakness. One can only think it was a meters issue, but other than that, the horse is very capable, winner of the Oaks. Seraphim and Duna, 9 post, 3 of 14 on the dirt, 9 of 14 in the money. cashes checks, got a win back on the second, but always had some tough posts and some good finishes. So definitely capable. I see a mud race. He got third. In a dirt race, went to lead from the 9 post and then was caught but hung in there. So definitely run on this surface. Rising Moon, Creekside Stables. From the 10 hole, 3 of 8 on the dirt. Unraced as a 2-year-old. Raced here only as a 3-year-old, 6 of 8. Looking horse. Back-to-back wins, one of them at a mile on dirt good. Was not a graded, but he still shows that he can run on that surface. Look at that. Second, first, third, fourth. You got to like the consistency. Tough post potentially, but looks like he can close or get the lead. So flexible there. And that's that field. I'm going to take a second here to figure out what's going on with this mouse that was recently charged, so it doesn't have any excuse for acting poorly like it is. Bear with me. It's always something. I'm a technical person. At least I think I am. But I always seem to run into these issues. So we'll get it straightened out here. Could be that I'm old. That's not looking there. Like how it tells me the mouse is ready. And I try to use it, it won't respond. Sorry for the silence here. We're going to now look at the mile turf with a purse of 500,000. I think it's crazy. Maybe I could just waste 20 minutes here trying to get a simple mouse to work. Ain't gonna happen. Try to suffer through it. Well, you know, miracles happen. 1 mile turf yield. Livia likes the button. 5 for 11 on the turf, but 10 for 11 in the money, including a winner last time out on the turf. Also, you look down below, you see a turf soft wire to wire finish pulling away at the end. Very capable. You gotta love Eddie's horse and Eddie in the rail. Henny's box. Docklet Stables. 3 for 11 on the turf, 6 for 11 overall in the money. Let's see what we got here. We got a turf mile, a couple turf mile races. This horse has definitely not been the recipient of many insights. Matter of fact, 65679. So welcoming this post to try a different strategy, maybe. See if that helps. Taryn's still a smarty. 3 of 7. This is Eddie again, TNT. 6 of 7 in the money, which is actually 3 firsts and 3 seconds. Last time out, mile and an eighth, 1. On the dirt mud, didn't seem to bother him. He was probably wide the whole way and then closed. Okay. So capable for sure. Michael Angela, Dash Stables. 5 of 14 on wins on turf. 9 of 14. Sorry, 8 of 14 in the money. Nice win last time at this grouping. Mile. Come from the 6th hole. Closed out for the victory. Good finishes all around there. One blip, but looks like maybe the trip got to it from the 9 hole. Captain O America. Dutton. Very strong stable this year. Captain O America, past few years, or seasons, I should say. 2 for 2 on the turf. Derby, Preakness, Belmont runner. So these are not quite going to be that low. Second on July 28th, grade 1. But obviously capable with the horse being in the Derby, being 2 for 2 on the turf. I don't see an off-track yielding or good race here, so we shall see. Rillian, we'll call it. Doc Lutz, 4 for 17, 11 for 17 in the money. Mile, I do see a turf soft race. Didn't do too poorly. Mile hasn't won in a while, but again, the 7-10-9-6 post there might have played a factor. 7, not sure what happened, maybe too short of a race. Golden Dust from Flip Farms, 3 of 8 on turf, 6 of 8 in the money, 23 races this season, million points earner. Did run in the Derby and Preakness. Was saddled with the 14 hole in the Derby. Prior to that, in a graded 1, took the lead from the 10 hole, but probably worked too hard to get it in the mile race. Does have some wins. See one down here at a mile and 8 in the last 2 races at the Preakness and then the qualifying race. Just very good races, so another one with a good chance. The Great Life. If I remember right, this horse was blowing up the workout pages either last year or this year. The Good Life, 3 for 9 winners on the turf, 1.2 million points in earnings, 6 of 9 in the money. You can see back on the 25th, a win at a mile with definitely good fractions for sure, or good race speed and race pace. And then followed that up with a 3rd. So definitely knows how to win and could pull this one off. Cody's Princess from Chrisman, 1 for 10 on the turf, 4 for 10 the money. Let's see if he does have a soft run. He did quite well. And just been cashing checks. The second back on the 25th from the 9 hole. So definitely knows the outside posts well. Official conclusion, Dash Stables. 2 for 9 turf. 7 for 9 in the money. Nice. And let's see. We have a grade 1 win on dirt. And we have a turf soft where he was closing for third. And the win was, I said, dirt mile. So very capable horse as well. And that is leading into the sprint, route, and classic. The 6 furlong dirt sprint for 500,000 points has a field of 8. Action Jackson from Dutton Ranch, 4 of 15 dirt victories, 10 of 15 in the money. You can see 6 furlong on the 26, close for the win. 7 furlong on the second, wired them. So last one out, 2 races prior from the 1, took the lead, ran out of steam. So hard to say what he's going to do from the 1. Last time he had the 1, pulled out, and then must have been getting stalked pretty well, but got options, that's for sure. Taylor went early. Very familiar with this distance. 5 for 14, but the story here is 13 for 14 in the money. And let's see, we have both dirt and turf races in 6 furlongs. I do not see a yielding or a good, but you can see the horse cashes checks, wins races. And if the trophy is accurate, I don't recall for sure that he is very familiar with this race. Smoke Shack from Chrisman, very handsome horse. 6 of 10 the money, or the win, 7 of 10 in the money. Actually 2 for 2 on turf as well. 6 furlong dirt, you can see 3 races back, took home a qualifier. Last race, 4 furlong turf, showed speed the whole way. Early speed, holding speed, nice speed and pace. So he definitely does have speed. We'll see if he can get out on or near the lead and challenge. Brave Pegasus from Jake Dog. 5 of 12 dirt, 9 of 12 in the money. Did get a win on turf. 1 win out of 1 start. The horse is coming in very hot here. He's got a 6 and 7 furlong wins on the dirt. 1 got the rail trip and closed for the win. Prior to that, he wired from the rail. So optional strategies here, also closed on the 2nd, August 2nd, for a 2nd. So interesting to see what this horse's strategy will be, but can definitely be a player. Pappy Van Winkle in Duna. 5 for 19 on the dirt. 11 for 19 overall in the money. Let's have a look. Only 1 6 furlong race in the history that we see, and it was a winner. Looks like he either got back on the rail and closed or sat wide and closed, but nice win there. Last time out, 7 furlongs wired, so obviously has that capability, and that was 7 furlongs. So nice purse, and could do it again. Star Legacy, Flip Farms, 2 for 9 on the dirt, 7 for 9 in the money. And look at all those checks being cashed. 7 furlong winner back on the 19th. It's had some nice posts here for these sprint races. 88767. And he has overcome. So shall see. Strong looking horse there. Gin and Juice from Induna. 3 of 10 on the dirt, 5 of 10 in the money. Has a dirt fast race. He's closing third, set from the 7 post. And then last time at 7 furlongs, he was closing. So it looks like he's going to want to drop in and then hopefully find a lane and move up and close them out. Preamble is 2 for 13 on the dirt as Bald Farms horse. 6 for 13 in the money. And let's look at 6 furlong dirt on the 26th. Started the 7 pole, sat in the 7, closed the ton to get second. Followed that up with a second in I assume that's a division race or allowance. And then last time out, looks like the trip got to him at 7 furlongs. Still was there. I mean, he was only 6. He got 6, but wasn't like he was 6 by 10 or something. So definitely has a chance here. Nice purse winner on the 26th. And that is the sprint field. So I don't want to call these the feature races because they're all nice races, but these are the $1,000 point credit races. This being the route on turf for 12 furlongs. You could see right away who is going to be considered a favorite, if not, I don't want to slight anybody's horse, but Chrisman the Rail, a Preakness winner, a horse that is 5 of 6 on the turf with a third, including dirt wins as well. You go back to 727, a mile and 3/8, close them down for a win. Ultra consistent horse. The Derby had the 14th post, won the Preakness from the 12. Am I right on this? I think I might be wrong on this. I think I've been telling the wrong post the whole time. Sorry about that. That's the number of horses in the race. I guess the first number is your post. So you can back up all the races and tell me I'm crazy, which I am. Sorry. Getting confused. Anyway, let's get back to this horse. Preakness winner and winner at a mile and 3/8 turf and in all the Triple Crown races. Excellent horse. Trotter Trill from Foggy Dan Farms, 5 for 17, 13 for 17 in the money. Last time out, won at a mile and a quarter. Has a soft race in the history, a mile and 3/8. Did just fine. And turf, mile and a quarter, closed the ton from the 8 post after being 10th during the race. Definitely a chance here. Hope and Pope from Bald Farm, 5 for 14 turf, 7 for 14 in the money. Let's see what we got here. Do we have a turf soft mile and a half, but started in the 10? Not a good start, especially on a soft track where you probably can't push the horse any at all. Mile and 3/8, so got out to the lead, couldn't quite hold on. Like to see him get a position here and work him way up. A couple of their paces. The soft one at 89, I think that was more of the trip. Last one, I'm not sure what happened. It just doesn't look like it fired. Dark Knight from Creekside, 3 of 12 winners, 7 of 12 in the money. we do see a turf soft winner, which bodes pretty well. Horse can definitely make it on soft. It was not graded, but it still ran well. Last time, 1.5 miles. Looks like he kind of was shuffled and didn't move forward, maybe blocked. But with that turf soft, you can't count him out. The long way, Crispin, only 1 for 8 on the turf, but 6 for 8 in the money. And only one turf race in the last 5. Did get second. It was 1.25 miles. 1.5 miles last time dirt. Didn't fare so well. Of course, it was the Belmont. So if he can run like on the 10th, definitely be closing. She Gone, Flip Farms, 2 for 5, very lightly raced here. And go back to August 10th, took the lead, never looked back. Go back to July 6th, stalked and won. So looks like he's a player as well. Carbon Fiber Glock from Induna, 3 of 9 turf, 4 of 9 in the money. See if we got 1.5 miles. We got a turf soft 1.5 miles where he closed for second. So he's capable on the off track and capable at the distance. A winner back at 1 mile and 3/8 as well. My Maria, Jake Dog, 3 for 22 winners, 11 for 22 in the money. Let's take a look. 1.5 miles last time out. Good even race. Not sure if what it was, but it looks like maybe he was advancing late. Got a winner at 1.25 miles when he was inside. I don't know if it was on deals where he closed up the rail, but the speed and pace rating are very good. And you see down here a turf soft race for 1.5 miles from the 9 post. Was closing at the end though, so definitely a chance to close them out. Got something from Poncho Racing Stables. 7 of 15 wins, 12 of 15 in the money, including last week in the qualifier, a winner from the post. 3 races ago, a turf soft winner, closed them down big time, starting from the 6th, dropping back. And then you see a couple other ones. Other than the last race, horse coming in red hot. Very good chance. Taylor has a little girl from TNT Stables. 2 for 13 winners. 7 for 13 in the money. Not sure what happened in the Belmont. Imagine the trip took its toll from the 9. See the turf soft 1.5 miles. Again, outside post, so can't really say anything negative on that. Back on the 6th, 1 mile and 3/8, started 3rd, finished 5th. Doesn't look to be in the greatest of form, but could turn it around. It's Cody's wish. A lot of success with that horse. My horse, Solid Gold Dancer, winner of this race as a 2-year-old. Hasn't really had the 3-year-old season I was hoping for, but is 4 of 13 on the turf and 10 of 13 in the money. And he does typically like off tracks, and he likes to typically be competitive. It's usually, unless I make a mistake on strategy, and 7-13, he doesn't get mad at me, but he tries. Barely a Moment, or I should say she, it's a girl. Barely a Moment from Carlton. 4 of 11 on the turf, 6 of 11 in the money. See if he has any outside. We got an 8 and an 8. The last time out from 1.5 miles did close a ton. So if the closers are going to come through, he's definitely got the Yeah, he's definitely got the closing speed. Good looking horse. And that's that field, which gives me like 5 minutes for the classic. So here we go. The classic, 1,000 points as well. Aftershock. Another one that was tearing up the works, I believe. 4 of 16 dirt wins, 10 of 16 in the money, including second in the Belmont. Mile and a half Derby or mile and a quarter Derby. Looks like maybe in the traffic there from the 4 spot. And the other races he's run have been kind of even. I'm assuming that hasn't had the luckiest of trips on these, but obviously very capable horse. Peculiar Treasure with Poncho, 5 for 16 on dirt, 9 for 16 in the money. Mile and a quarter, two races ago, took the win. Mile and an eighth, several races ago, took the win. Very capable. Sorry, I have to get to these, so I'm going to have to slight some of you guys. 2 for 7 with Jake Dogg's Mr. Drizzle, but 4 for 7 in the money. Ran in the Derby, ran in the Preakness. Very outside post in both. Prior to that, a nice dirt fast run in a grade 1. And last year, I don't see any off or yield or good, so we'll see. Definitely has a chance of seeing that grade 1 win. Willem Alexander from Poncho, 3 of 18 in the dirt, 11 of 18 in the money. See a mile and a quarter. Wait a minute, this is a mile and an eighth, right? What is this race? No, it is a mile and a quarter. Okay. Well, last thing is a mile and an eighth. 4 straight mile and a quarter. Dirt mud. Didn't run great, didn't run bad, kind of an even race. But look at the race above that on the 14th, shows the horse can compete this. Well, it wasn't quite this level, but see if he has early speed to show him today. The Surgeon from Induna, 3 of 10 dirt record, but 8 of 10 in the money. Almost, oh wow. Claim. Source was claim for 10. Please don't be me. Claim from Poncho. So wow, this could be a big one for him. He's ran decent, but this would, I mean, he does have a soft and good. That dirt good on the 9th did get second out of 10 horses. So look at that, claiming 5, claiming 10. Wow. Mr. Melvin Chrisman, 4 of 16 dirt, 8 of 16 in the money. Was in the Belmont. Not a lot of good finishes lately, but they are all very tough races. So we'll see what he does here. Taylor had a little one. 1 for 12 in the dirt, but 8 of 12. And dirt fast back on 23rd, second. Not a bad race in the Belmont to get 4th. The Dude Man, Dutton Ranch, 6 for 12 wins, 9 for 12 in the money, including a qualifier last week. He wired the field. And 1 and an eighth and 1 and a quarter. 1 and a quarter mud race win. That makes the horse definitely look good there. Shiva Dutton. Horse ran a really good race, I'm going to see here. 12 of 15 in money with 4 wins. Yes, it was the Preakness. Preakness second, Belmont 5th, Derby second. Capable, very capable. Tremendous machine. We all know this horse, 6 of 13, 9 of 13, winner of the Derby, winner of the Belmont, second in the Preakness by a little bit, and definitely big chance here. High Zen from Dash, 4 for 19 dirt, 9 for 19 of the dirt. This looks like he's getting a chance to run in the outside, which he seems to be used to. I see the 12 and the 9 here in some of these races. See if he can get on the move and catch him. Simplicity. 2 for 8, 4 for 8. Almost looks like the same record. And, oh, wow, a lot of outside posts here. So we will see. He's definitely used the outside. We'll see if he can make it work today. And that's the fields for tonight's races. And we have right now the first one should be going off, I believe. I might have missed it. Hard to believe I had that much time and I couldn't get through them. Huh? It's the mouse. I blame the mouse. They're off. In the Turf Sprint Championship, Induna's horse from the rail takes right off. His horse from the 2-hole, Thunder Street, drops right in behind Basilius at War. Now 3 wide is Chrisman's 1,000 Cuts. No, sorry, that's 3 wide is Totoro's Mr. Uncle Buck. Wow, look at the leader go. Followed by Chrisman's 1,000 Cuts, Poncho's Double Strike, another Induna horse, Induna's Robot, Chrisman's Tax Collector, Bubonic Babe in last right now. Up front, it is Basilius at War, cutting the fractions at 21.68, 44.25. They're heading for home. Let's see. We got a late move here from 1,000 Cuts. Basilius at War, 1,000 Cuts. Also, looks like 1,000 Cuts is going to get up. The one horse trying to hold second and does. Boy, what a close race for third and fourth. Holy cow. Congrats to Induna. Not Induna. Chrisman. I'm not at my I'm not going. That's funny. Hey, I got it all. You come on here and deal with these issues. Okay. Next race up. 1,000 Cuts, $200 for that. Let's see if the little there, the graphic went away. Which means we might be good. Next race coming up is the One Mile Dirt Championship. We have about a minute 47 to spare. Go back and look here. We've got 10 horses in this one. A couple from Docklets. I don't remember who was the top points getter in this one, but those of you that are in this, good luck. Let's see, we got a nice one, Chrisman. Congrats. Congrats to Chyman. I could feel him typing to correct it, so I had to get in real quick before he did. Ten horses about to go off at a little bit less than a minute. And anybody else on board besides Jake Dog, Totoro, and Tri-City? Just type hello or something. Maybe wish me luck. Poncho. I'm watching, I'm monitoring the events here. See what happens. Come on. Be nice. Don't see it happening. Okay. To go do it the old-fashioned way again. Way to go, the Dirt Mile Championship. Zoom in a little bit here. It looks like Livia has, well, Livia kind of dropped back now. Visions of Doom trying to get the lead. 3 horses trying to keep them pushed out wide. Those are Domino Foley, Rebound Nelson, Silver Liam. Visions of Doom progressing. It doesn't get the lead. It's going to be tough. Visions of Doom, Domino Roll, Rebound Nelson, Silver Liam. The next 3, Maxuma, Livia has a big rating. Gold Smarty. Then we have Rising Moon, Frozen Rain, Seraphim. I might have missed one in there. Visions of Doom did not get the rail yet. So I have to think that's going to take a toll. Golden Smarty looking very good on the rail. And now dipping 3 wide, 4 wide is Livia has a big rating. Down the stretch they come is now Rebound Nelson being stalked by Golden Smarty and Silver Liam. Late runs coming in. Actually, Rebound Nelson's hanging in there pretty good, but I don't think, nope, it looks like he's going to get caught by Silver Liam. Now Silver Liam takes over the lead, but look far outside here. The 9 shows up. Oh, that's close. Between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That would be looks like Silver Liam, Rising Moon, Seraphim, and Rebound Nelson were the top 4. Wow, those were close. Next up, we have the Turf Mile Championship. And I am giving up on the thing doing it automatically. Turf Mile Championship. 10 very capable horses. The betting thing says Golden Dust. I do not know how it determines that. And I'm not saying Golden Dust isn't a top horse, but I don't know what goes into determining the odds. I don't know the logarithm, but that's what it came up with. Let's check back here. Last race, it said Visions of Doom. Tough trip there. First race, it said Tax Collector. We shall see, won't we? Good luck, everyone coming up here. Try to get this one to come off on time. Ten horses going a mile on the turf. Ooh, race. I remember a couple of these. So interesting. It's making me mad. You're off in the Turf Mile Championship. Out to the early lead is Livia Likes the Button, going out very quickly. Following second, Henny's Box. Outside of him, Terran's Still a Smarty. Outside of him are both Captain O America and Michelangelo sneaking up on the rail. Who is that little sneaker? Relian? Actually, Eddie's other horse drops in. We also have a Great Life, Cody's Princess. Official conclusion back there, but Livia Likes the Button, hits 22:30 and is flying by about, holy cow, 4-5 lengths maybe off the turn. Boy, she's way out there. Henny's Box, the closest in second. Captain O America, third. I'm going to leave it on here a little bit so I can see who's closing. But Livia Likes the Button, 45 seconds for the half. And now they're trying to run her down. Henny's Box, look at them all come. I can't even call them. Right now, the closest is Henny's Box, but the 10-horse official conclusion is flying. So is the 9. Wow. What a race. Official conclusion. Congrats on that win. Two minutes before the turf sprint, or the dirt sprint 6 furlong championship with the field of 8. If we take a quick glance at that field as well. The 8 horses. Well, I can't get over that last race. I really thought the leader was going to hold. Maybe the slightly off surface made well for the closers. I don't even know, closers. Everybody was a closer in that race except the leader. We have just over a minute to go, and that will be followed by the Route and the Classic. Got some comments to get to. We got congrats, Chrisman. Night. Thanks from Chrisman. Well done, Dash. And congrats to Dash. So let's watch this one. See if it kicks off or if I need to manually kick it off. Good luck to the 8 horses. And I guess it would be 7 owners because Induna has 2. We shall see how this works. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I get it now. Apparently, Microsoft updated the viewer and added a pop-up blocker. Very mean-spirited of them. Didn't have one before. Why would I want one now? Third sprint. Even start. Hard to pick. Looks like Induna's Preamble is going out. Sorry, Pappy Van Winkle is going out to try to get the lead. I think he might. It's going to be close, though. He has dropped into third. He needs to get a little bit, last few couple good steps. Pappy Van Winkle, Action Jackson on the rail, followed by Taylor went early, Preamble, 4 wide Smoke Shack, 3 wide, I should say. Star Legacy, Gin and Juice, and Brave Pegasus. Pappy Van Winkle cut the quarter 21.89 and the half at 44.45. They're coming home. Right now, no one is getting to them. They're creeping up. I see Star Legacy and who is that? Brave Pegasus trying to get to him, but it's going to be Pappy Van Winkle. Second place, Star Legacy. Third place, Brave Pegasus. Fourth place, Action Jackson. Good looking horse there. Congratulations to Induna. Congratulations. Now we have the turf route. Fit all the horses on the screen. I'll put it back up here. Okay. That's hard to do. Scroll up there. Be an interesting race. I mean, Golden Hooves on the rail. Sort of hard to not think that horse will be there. The rest, we shall see who. I have to assume Golden Hooves is going to be out, but we'll see. Got options for sure. 2 minutes to go. 2 races to go. Induna not getting any love. Where's the love for Induna? I'm your biggest fan, Induna. No way, mate. You're supposed to be my biggest fan. Well, I'll be your biggest fan tonight. Minute and a half to go. 2 races to go. Everybody getting all excited about a week from tonight. We'll all be counting down the clock after a day's worth of World Day races. Actually, World Day, I haven't seen the schedule if they're night or afternoon, but usually I think they're earlier usually, so the racing gets over. I'm definitely getting excited. I have a lot of horses. I think the current sales packs are still out there, which is ring vouchers. They will be replaced by the breeding packages. I think he said sometime very soon. Saw a note pop up today. So get those current packages while you still can. If so inclined, of course. Okay. This race is supposedly going to kick off in about 15 seconds. I'm going to watch it to see if it does. Now that I got the pop-up blocker fixed. Voila, see? Wait till a race that I'm in, and it works. The horses are out of the gate. And the top three are going to the lead, as is a move from the outside here from Barely a Moment. It's hard to make that move. And Solid Gold Dancer as well, liking the 6-wide trip. But Trotter Trill has stuck 3/4 of a link in front, trying to make the lead, followed by Hope and Pope. Golden Hooves further back to Dark Knight, Carbon Fiber Glock between those. She Gone the Long Way. And we have Got Something, Solid Gold Dancer. Down on the rail behind that one is My Maria. Taylor Has a Little Girl, and Barely a Moment. Up front, Trotter Trill does make the lead. Golden Hooves sitting there, the chance to pounce. The third, fourth, and fifth are 2, 3, and 4 wide. See if they can handle that. Down on the rail, getting a good trip is Flip Farms, She Gone. From behind that, we have Got Something, The Long Way, Solid Gold Dancer, 3 wide. The back three are My Maria, Taylor's a Little Girl, Barely a Moment. Trotter Trill up front and on the lead. 113 for the 6 furlongs. Horses are really bunched behind them, looking for perhaps a late move. Coming off the turn, Trotter Trill has been up there most of the way. Horses look like they are all ready for the stretch. Trotter Trill, now it looks like Dark Knight is coming out to get them. Try anyway. Down the stretch they come. Let's see who can close or hold on. It looks like Trotter Trill, Dark Knight. Up the rail comes Golden Hooves. Also up the rail is She Gone, holding out their Carbon Fiber Glock. Golden Hooves looks like gonna get there. Close for second. Not sure if, looks like a dead heat from the times. So Golden Hooves, what a horse, nice horse. It was indeed Golden Hooves, Dark Knight, and She Gone. Dark Knight did get second. She Gone third. And Carbon Fiber Glock held on out there. We now have about a minute and a half until final race of the night, final EC race of the season. Let me get back to the right race here. Here's the field. Got to have your eyes on Tremendous Machine, as well as several others in the field, but Tremendous Machine having a monster season. We are about a half of a minute from this going off. As you can see the countdown. And I'm begging it to work out okay for me. Good luck to the folks in this one. Mile and a quarter, one turn. Away they go. Sorry for the trying to pan the whole field here, so you can't really see much. The Dude Man from Dutton Ranch trying to get the lead. Aftershock. Looks like he wants early position doesn't want his rail to get covered up. Far outside is Simplicity from the 12. The middle of those looks like Willem Alexander from Poncho. Mr. Drizzle Jake Dog, Peculiar Treasure from Poncho as well. The Surgeon, Mr. Melvin Shiva Dutton. Taylor had a little one. Tremendous Machine is in 10th. Gonna have to close these down. And High Zen in the back. Up front as they enter the turn at 46.40 for the half. The Dude Man trying to get to the lead. Looks like he's going to take the corner too wide. Aftershock getting an ideal trip here. And now Willem Alexander and Peculiar Treasure have lined up on the rail for a run. Being hung out the whole way. Mr. Drizzle further outside. The Surgeon getting a brutal trip. Don't count out. Sorry, that's not the Surgeon. Don't count out Mr. Melvin down on the rail. The others are a little further back. Tremendous Machine still sits back near the back. Down the stretch they come. It is Aftershock up to take the lead. Look at the 2-horse Peculiar Treasure coming on. Aftershock. Peculiar Treasure trying to get to him. Number 8. The Dude Man has ran a tough race. Aftershock. Peculiar Treasure. Aftershock takes it. Peculiar Treasure. The Dude Man. A very good looking race. Mr. Melvin is 4th. Aftershock takes the win and the classic. Congrats to Mr. and More Racing Stable, AMRS Paul. And that concludes the racing. So a very good night of racing. Oh! Scared y'all, didn't I? That was amazing. Amazing set of races. We had some closers. We had some wirers. Some from kind of on the pace up front. But what a good-looking set of horses. So I believe the next podcast will be World Day. We're trying to increase the number of podcasts with some type of consistent schedule. But we shall see. If anyone has any good ideas for podcasts, please pass them along. If anybody wants to be a guest, let me know. Always use guests. Anybody watching this later, congrats on getting to the EC finals, and more congrats for cashing a check, and even more for winning, and even more if you actually bred the horse or your sire, or you had some kind of connection giving you eligibility for bonus. That's going to do it for us here, for me, I guess. And we shall see you next time. And again, congrats to everyone. And adios.